In the following video, we're going to go over the steps to properly assemble the SohoBed. There are a total of 3 cartons included to assemble this bed, one being the headboard, then the footboard, and the side rails. First, with the headboard removed from the package and the rail box open and the hardware found, use the long Allen bolts to pop the plastic pieces that are on the outside of the headboard legs and put these aside. Be aware that the rails are specific to which side. The longer spacing on the end of the rail to the hole is for the footboard side. You'll need to use the shorter ended ones. Slide the bolt through the outside of the headboard leg and into the side rail. Next, install the flat washer and then the 1/2-inch nut. Repeat the process to secure the top, and also on the other side of the bed. The 4 holes found on the back panel are to be used if you're going to set this bed up with a metal frame. Once the hardware is in place, you tighten this down with the supplied 1/2-inch wrench. Be sure that when turning down the 1/2-inch nut, the bolt head on the outside will pull in until it sits flush on the outside of the headboard leg. To secure the rail to the footboard, there are 2 large Allen bolts. As you go through the inside of the side rail and secure onto the inside of the footboard. Start these by hand, and if you're not using a drill, turn these down as far as possible by hand before using the supplied Allen wrench. Next is the setup of the center supports and legs. There's a concave section in the center. This is where you'll install the small Allen bolt to secure the leg into place, so the head of the bolt sits flush. Put this through the slat, into the leg, start it by hand, and tighten it down with a drill. As you can see, the opposite side of the slat is flat. It's concaved on the one end again, so the head of the Allen bolt sits flush and doesn't catch the bottom of a foundation. With all 3 legs installed, it's time to install them to the bed. There are cleats that are already assembled on the inside of the side rails. I'll line up the hole found on the end of each slat, and using the small Allen bolt, start it by hand and tighten it down with a drill. There's 1 on each end of the slat, so there'll be 6 altogether to secure the slats and center support into place. Again, to avoid cross-threading, be sure to start these by hand before using a drill to tighten them down. Once all these steps are completed, the bed is now ready to be used.